Adventureruler! As you may or may not know, Skyward Sword HD is now on the Nintendo Switch! What's the problem? Where's the cheering crowd? Where's the buffet of bounds and bounds of chicken? And mashy potatoes? Really? Nobody? Nothing. Okay, I'll say this much. Skyward Sword HD does not deserve to be $60. It's a very underwhelming remaster, and that's unfortunate to say, because I really enjoyed the game, and for Nintendo to just resell a game without any real game-changing add-ons, it's kind of a shame.
It-toys. こんにちは。私、PIP 形式の青沼英二です。ゲームには限定版、アミーボフィギュアが同梱されていることをお知らせします。
Hey, that's pretty cool. Where can I get one?
オンラインオブコース。
Dang. Alright, Asiano Numa. I love what you're selling. I want to buy Skyward Sword HD for the Nintendo Switch now. Fee was a great companion. I love soaring the skies with my Loftwing. And I love how the main theme is just Zelda's Lullaby in reverse. It's like the prequel of prequels.
黙ってもうお金をくれ。
This guy. How do I understand him, by the way? I don't know Japanese. Wait. You're just selling the game again. And he's gone. Okay. I know what you're thinking. Is Skyward Sword HD even worth it? Sure, it came with the amiibo our buddy AG was talking about, but now most of these beautifully crafted Zelda and Loftwing combo figures are in the hands of dirty scumbag scalpers. Yeah, you heard me, you're a bunch of scumbags! But anyways, looks like the one thing that actually made Zelda fans want to buy the game again is unavailable. Or at least, not within our budget. So what's left? The graphical upgrades, eh? Eiji Aonuma didn't show up. Great. And apparently the amiibo added a fast travel mechanic. But it's only available if you buy a $60 toy. Forget fast travel. I'm walking! So then what's left? I know. Let me start with the boomers. The first time I ever got this game, it was actually the gift of my older brother, who at the time was getting huge into gaming on the PC. So he really was starting to stray away from the Nintendo consoles which he grew up on. But I didn't know that, I was like 13 or something. So basically the times that he wasn't playing, because I got the game for him. See what I'm getting at? I got him the game, but he ain't playing the game. I'm gonna play the game. But all I remember was loving it. I was more hype and invested in this game more than anything at the time. After school, if he wasn't playing it, I would play a dungeon or do a side quest every day. But in classic puzzle game fashion, I got stuck. When I was a kid, if the game wasn't fun, I would simply play another game. That happened a lot when I played Zelda. It's very interesting how I love this franchise so much, even though the frustration and the impatience it's driven me to. If that ain't love, I don't know what is. So 2 years later pass, I'm living my life playing different games in my little collection I had at the time, and I find Skyward Sword. I knew being a Zelda fan, I had to beat this game. So I started a new file from the beginning because I knew this was going to be a long roller coaster ride. Yeah, I know everyone's gripes with the games. No, you control this. Doesn't work, that game. Oh, hey, that's pretty forest. Oh, what's this say? bang, 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 bang for the billionth time. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so annoying. I gotta fight this guy again. Yeah, you're playing a Zelda game where the main antagonist is Ganondorf, who is in pretty much all the games. Ugh, my happiness is in prison when I have to fight him again. Alright, let's see here. What other minuscule pet peeves do people have with this game? It's another one. Oh. Fee telling your batteries are dying? It ain't her fault you're broke. You know what's really interesting? A big reason why I never had a problem with Fee reminding me whenever my charge, the batteries in my Wii Remote or the charge is low, is because that's kind of her thing. To help the hero in any way possible, even when she's clearly breaking the fourth wall, the game never broke my immersion. Fee is in character the whole game. If anything, Nintendo adding this little feature was brilliant. The way they slipped it in was great. And if you, the player, always have your controllers prepared for hours of gameplay in one sitting, charged or replaced before booting it up, you never even see the message. So think of it as a secret dialogue for the broke boys out there. Obviously, Nintendo didn't add this change your batteries feature to piss you off, unlike their time to take a break feature. Now that's annoying. What do you mean time to take a break? This is my break. Okay, I can see how those can kind of be annoying, but it definitely does not make the game bad. You know what I actually like about the imprisoned boss? It honestly didn't feel repetitive to me. Because it's not. Every time that you fight the imprisoned, something changes about him. Like at first, it's just this weird, wacky looking monster that walks around with its toes. You kill the toes and then you hit him on the head. But then every time you fight him, he gains something. Like now his steps do like waves, sound waves, paralyzing waves, and then he ends up going. Well, you'll see for the first timers. You'll play the game, but every time you fight him, it upgrades, right? Something is different about fighting him. It's not the same boss over and over. It really isn't. And I don't know if a lot of people, or even anybody, really has a problem with this, but the stamina. Your stamina bar, that was actually something that I knew, man. Oh man, I freaking knew. When I first played Skyward Sword, I was like, please don't let this be in the next Zelda game. Please don't let this be in the next Zelda game. And then the next Zelda game revolved around the stamina. It was always a problem with me. But luckily, there's fruits surrounded all over the area, right, that you can run by, and it instantly fills up your energy. So it really wasn't a big deal. Right? It was sort of like the onset to Breath of the Wild, you know what I mean? Breath of the Wild was ridiculous with it. I'm not even gonna get started with the freaking weapon breaking, because that ain't in Skyward Sword. I don't know, really. I honestly don't really know why some people don't like the game. I can understand the motion controls can be a bit annoying for some people, but I got used to it. Even though I'm not a fan of motion controls, trust me, but it's just something to get used to, really. Like, if that ruined your experience with the game, then honestly, you should get Skyward Sword HD, Skyward Sword. So you can get your second chance, right? Your second go, right? Your second swing. Now, for my favorite part of this video, the first timers, the newbies, the new kids on the block. Yes, 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 you should get this game. This is a precursor to the entire Zelda timeline. This is pretty much the Zelda game that started it all. Link's very first adventure. This game plays a lot like Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, which are also very good games. An adventure in the third person, a gripping plot, beautiful atmospheres, and if you're a fan of anime, the beginning of the game actually plays out like a high school love story kind of thing going on. And that just makes my heart flutter. It drives you to embark on this journey even more than any other Zelda game in the franchise, at least in my opinion. It actually made me upset hearing my friend said he loved Breath of the Wild. But you know why I'm angry? That's his first Zelda game. Get this game. As a fan of movies, video games, and just about anything fictional from my childhood making a return for the new generation, I love that stuff. Buy the game, give it a try, and let this be your introduction to this one-of-a-kind franchise. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a like. And if you like my content, subscribe. And if you really like my content, right, head over to my Patreon. Link is in the description down below. Tres pesitos. Eso nada más. Eso nada más. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a good one.